Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to this Eastern Empire Rebels campaign. You join me and Crispus, the Execution, of course, as we take on the mighty Melkor outside of Sassanid. Oh, I think we're being attacked from both sides, aren't we? Indeed we are. We're actually being attacked by the reinforcement army, firstly, all with elephants. Oh yes, this is going to be marvellous, isn't it? There are the elephants, the fabled elephants we talked about last time. What do I have to take them out? A bit of fire arrows, that's about it, really. Well, we'll have to see how that one goes. Let's take them out and then clear ourselves across the river to defend against the Melkor. Indeed. They have some of the Sirmium warriors. How marvellous. Some actual half-decent infantry. Well, armoured smashing infantry. They're not that good, but they're alright. They're not too shabby. Apart from the high experience here, and idiots savant. Idiots savant. Ah, interesting. Okay, I don't know much about what that word means. I feel really stupid right now. Okay, interesting. He's got some good traits on him, hasn't he? He has indeed. We'll probably have to take him out. This will be quite a big battle. I think this is pretty much going to decide this war here and now. But this is Crispus with all of his first cohorts. All 5 of his first cohorts. Let's head into battle. The plan is fairly simple. The plan is get our spearmen along a line here just to block their approach in case they ever do get into position. Archers will be shooting fire into the elephants to see if they can clear them out before they become a big problem, because they easily could. Lovely, you guys get into that position too and get some fire in on those elephants as well. That'll be ideal. These lads here are just there to block up the entrance. They run in. They're actually moving at a decent pace. Yes, they are indeed running now. Archers are getting shot down still, aren't they? Bit annoying. So they only have the elephants to shoot at us. I think that is the case. Maybe we'll just go on to wide very quickly. Pull out into a slightly different position. They are panicked by fire, but not enough, it turns out. Not enough. So we'll get a few more shots into them. And we'll just hold ourselves back and see how this develops. Now, if these first Legion cohorts need to turn to either side of the battle, they will. Indeed, it looks like they might have to come over here. I think that might be what we do. So I'm going to bring this unit around to a flank. This unit around to completely cover that flank, and the rest of you horse archers maybe start getting out to this flank over here, and you 3 just pull yourself behind those lads there and get your javelins on. You might want to be running, so I feel like we're going to need to protect against them. They're not going anywhere fast, these lads, just means you can't defend the river, which is a shame, but not the end of the world. Hopefully the elephants will start to flee before too long. Now, horse archers. I reckon we can do some good work harassing them. So let's head out to this flank over here and see what we can do. I might well actually send this unit of Equite out as well, just in case they need to be freed and we just need to engage units. Yeah, start moving out there. That'd be perfect. You lads start running in this direction. Nothing really happening. They're actually general elephants as well, so harder to rout. I assume it means harder to panic as well. Now, summation archers. Ah, there we are. As I say that, they immediately start routing. You guys, if you can. I'm not sure what I want to do with them actually. Guys pull out because they're not really going to be able to support. Maybe just go and take them out. Oh yes! Flaming arrow on the elephant. Marvellous. Wasn't expecting a flaming arrow to take them out. Well, that works for me. Now, if these guys want to cross, they're welcome to. But by and large, I think we can just send the archers over here actually, because we could probably do with them helping over here instead. Now, if you guys bring yourself over here, Crispus will come and join you on this flank. Looks like Melkor wants to try and flank us. Yep, well those horse archers have won that battle. Swing back. Where are they going? Okay, we need these guys deployed here right now. and you guys to come back and support, because they are kind of getting into a position over here and I don't really like it. In general, our line are absolutely fine where they are. Kurdish Javelin men, honestly guys, just charge them down. They cannot take it. They're going to shoot us with arrows, of course they are. Archers, what are you doing? Why are you still over there? I might have not ever clicked them, to be honest with you. Right, well, you come over here, please. In fact, archers, you... Actually, well, we're fine. We're fine as we are. Those lads have cleared them off. That is perfect. And we're just distracting their main line now. Mountain slingers. There we are. They've already turned away. We can go deal with them. Yes, because of course those chaps have missiles. They like to use them up first. You guys just hold back. I wouldn't mind you guys holding back before those lads come in. The archers still haven't come over here. Are you going to listen to a word I say? I don't think so. So, yes, Auxiliary General, if you can come back here, that would be marvellous. The Auxiliary the Lanciari at the front even are quite... Ooh. So make sure they're throwing their javelins in. Oh, lovely set of javelins in on them. Right, let's get Crispus himself into battle here. He really needs to come and help us. He hasn't been in battle for a while since the Sidon days. Makes it sound like back in Vietnam. You weren't there, man. Oh, that's because I'm thinking of Saigon. Well, there we are. It all works the same, doesn't it? And in comes Crispus. In he comes. We have Melkor surrounded now. That's right. Wish you knew this about Barbarian Invasion. You're deaf! Yes, I quite like Melkor. He's quite an interesting channel. Lots of odd, random things about Total War that you didn't necessarily know, and does some odd things of it too. Right, back to this, and ooh, we actually have a route there from the Comitatense's first cohort. What is this madness? What is this utter madness? Oh well, Crispus, keep going. I don't know where you are. It is a grand old fight, though. They are fighting away. Make sure you are actually properly getting in there, lads, because we kind of need you. Are we actually losing these fights? I think we are, you know. Right, I'm going to send 2 of these lads over here. I wasn't even really noticing how badly we were doing. Very strange. Well, you lads head over there. You are over here now. These lads can start mopping those lads up. That's perfect, and we can wrap them up from this side. Equite, you kind of head into there. And I think that's absolutely fine. Give them a little poke. You guys head into that position. And these guys are just going to swing around. Thank you, Scutiari. That'd be just perfect. Crispus is, well, probably doing fine, but he might be right on the front. I can't actually see where he is. There he is. Crispus in a good position. Archers, can you cease fire at this point? Yeah, and just charge them down. I think we've got him here. He is fighting nearly to the last, but not quite the last of the last. He is now fleeing, and I think this might well be the end of the Sassanids by and large, because they are not going to be able to do a lot if we take their capital like we just had. Please stop throwing missiles in. You're going to kill Crispy. No one wants a dead Crispus on this day. No. He is just there. It's just Melkor now. There he is. And he's gone. I have no idea how he's supposed to pronounce that Persian name, by the way. Oh yeah, there's another army. There's another army over here. Forgot about them. Alright, well, this army was pretty much cleared out. All missiles. Go and take out them. Cavalry, I don't know why you're down to 6. You obviously got hurt quite badly in that battle. A few fire arrows coming in at those lads. Perfect. Can we just get our horse archers to actually run into them? The Auxiliary are going to get themselves murdered brutally here, but it means that we need to hit them with some fire. Right, over there they're still doing absolutely nothing. I just remembered actually, we kill enough of them, we'll take the city. We probably should have thought about that. But those elephants have left the battle, have they? Not quite, but unfortunately they're probably going to be back in the city, aren't they? Oh well. Archers, bring yourself back to this position over here. And I think by and large we can start sending out infantry across at the levy. Spearmen might as well just start running them down. These lads probably won't last all that long. Let's go. Infantry have hit their infantry now, and weirdly they haven't broken, which I find slightly surprising. But we will have to go and finish them off. I'm sure they won't be too problematic. You lads, launch yourselves into them. Oh yeah, just stand still. Yeah, that's fine too. That is absolutely fine. Odd javelin going in from the odd unit that I haven't told to not throw them. And to be honest, infantry, you might as well just pile on forward. I don't know why I'm telling them to go that way. Yeah, just run forward, really. Oh, there we are. All infantry, charge at the next, lads. Cav. Oh, I really need to get my cav across so we can charge them down, don't I? Really need to do that. Right, let's speed this up. Hopefully they don't drown themselves. Come on, generals, don't do anything stupid. Look at this lovely column of death coming towards you. It's just what they all want to see right now. Slingers are very quick at running, aren't they? Even if they've got their slightly weird, glitchy, flecking themselves around. That I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. They're just sort of plowing through the sides of the levy spearmen. I love it. I love it. Right, you guys, keep on heading forward. Well done, Crispy. You just ended the battle.
They're not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our
Yep,
men.
many frightened rabbits. Those elephants, heavy cav, apparently have left the battle. Charge them down. A few mountain slingers are going to get away, sadly. And do we pull them back for the line? No. We didn't get the weird glitch where it pulls them back on the line to be stabbed. That is unfortunate. Right, a few javelins going to these last lads over here. All infantry, if you would just like to go and, you know, take care of them the proper way. Woohoo! They are quite fashionable though, the Sassanid troops. By fashionable, I mean horrendously unfashionable, of course. Mowing them down with ease. And we lost a lot more than I thought we might there. 36% loss, and none of it really was down to the elephants, which really is what it should have been down to. But oh well. The general was pretty tough. It was like 50 of the cataphract lads. So naturally, plenty of damage going to be done. They are on 88%, which means we're not going to quite get to the fabled 90. But as I said, few men have got away. So naturally, we'll have to finish them off in the city, I expect. Clear victory. Yeah, we did lose quite a lot. Quite a lot. Alas, alas, alas. But the job has been done. Nope, they have given us the city. Oh, and is this? Yes, it is. The moment of the Hippo Army. Oh, I'm looking forward to this one. I've been looking forward to this one a lot. Swordbearer and an Oracle for this chap here. The Factionaire, 54. I think he's going to go down. We've got a few horses, but mostly hippos in this force. Procopius, it's time for you to earn your medals. Let's go. I love it. This is a fine day for a battle, he cries. I can't see a thing. In some ways, it is fine, because what we can do is we can just hide ourselves in the deep, darkest moments of this sandstorm. I don't know. This is just horrendous. I can't see a thing. Nonetheless, we're going to send cavalry out. And the hippos can do their marvellous job. Hippos technically come under the list of cavalry, as do elephants, of course. So, yeah, we'll just get around them and do all sorts of silly things. You, Cav, can go over there and slam some spit. Actually, no, go and slam these random peasants. That'd be fun. Armoured camels. No! Kill the camel raiders. Let's go. Let's just take these guys out. Camels, you need to be dealt with as well. We'll charge into them with our good old general himself. Perfect. Some camels doing some early work. And by early work, I mean early work for dying on the Sassanid front, because that's really what they're here to do. This is a bit of an odd cavalry battle. I don't normally do this with just horse archers, but this is a good way of doing it, I think. It's really ideal, isn't it? Now, you lads, if you want to regroup over there, that would be absolutely perfect. Those lads are just... Ah, perfect. And now these cav can go in charge over there. This is I do recall every time I've ever done these all cavalry battles, it's just absolute chaos. I do miss the Scythe chariots though. We'll have to go back to the Scythe chariot army on the original Rome Total War when we get back to that momentarily, because yes, we need to get back on that and finish our epilogues on there. And there's definitely going to be a Scythe army on that particular occasion. So we'll get the Scythe chariot army out. This army has been very inefficiently used, as ever, but the hippos doing their job over here. And yeah, Hippos are, of course, far superior to horses. These chaps might call themselves immortals, but here come the hippos! Yes, and they don't like that, do they? They don't like it one bit. Look at them! Look at them roar! Oh, this is just what we all need to see in life. Being crushed by 1,000 hippos. And there he goes. Hey! Frightened rabbits. Rabbits are very afraid of the hippo, as we well know. And there goes the last chap, falling to the lobbed teeth of our marvellous hippos. Oh no, I stand corrected. Steve is still alive. He's going to have to be taken out the good old-fashioned way. With an arrow to the back. That was inefficient but fun, wasn't it? Suddenly mob is no more an army than here. Alright, Socrates. Don't give me the lip right now. But Ctesiphon is ours. Exterminate the population. The Huns march north. That is just what I like to see. Thank you, chaps. Thank you indeed. Now this spy can just have a little look at Campus Alani and watch it revolt back to the rebels in a turn or two. I don't know if that will happen on this particular game. Where are we? Oh yes, our Taxeter is also largely under siege, so we'll just instantly walk in there as well. Exterminate that because we can, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it is just beautiful. Now over here, they obviously would have a big temple to Zoroaster, won't they? Large Zoroastrian temple. They're not very happy, weirdly, but they will be when they got Sol Invictus, and it looks like we've got some other buildings here that we can use to make things happy once more. We can get most of our troops here. We don't have urban barracks, but we have pretty much the rest, so that's not too bad, is it? Not too bad at all. These guys do need a good bit of retraining, though. These two will need to be retrained elsewhere. And did we lose one unit of those lads? No, we didn't actually. It's all the spearmen we lost. The Legio Lanciari got absolutely decimated. And by decimated, I mean a lot more than decimated. Because I know some people get tetchy about you saying decimation when it's not 1 in 10. But of course, I am correct. They were decimated. So let's get some more hippos over here, because of course that is what I need. I'm just going to take Crispy out of the town, just in case they feel too rebellious. I don't want anyone killing our dear Crispy friend. But elsewhere, yeah, they are collapsing fast, aren't they? Let's just send Horatius over here. Did he gain much for that? He's got to gain Pagan being the wars. Oh yes! Let the camels join the hippos. That's what we all need. I think I only got 2 of the free. No, actually no, one of them was that. Perfect. Oh, there's a big army there. Alright, well, they might have another run out. They might yet have another run out. Now, would you like to join us, sir? This chap over here, this rebel family member. I hope you're not a Christian, by the way. Your honour is not on the market. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. That's a Sassanid diplomat. I thought it was our diplomat. Oh no, that's our diplomat. Okay, let's bribe this chap. Disband. No, I don't need you to disband. You're fine. They don't want to join us, apparently. That's rather sad, isn't it? Very sad indeed. There must be Eastern rebels, I suppose. I suppose that is the case. Now, where are we then? Where are we? Oh yes, we are. Well, we're largely through slaughtering the local Sassanid populations, which of course needs to happen nice and speedily. And now over here we are 100% Zoroastrian. That is not going to do, is it? Not going to do at all. So we will, yeah, we'll probably have a few problems here as well, actually, come to think of it. I might, I might just send some of these forces out of the city. We'll leave some of these lads in there, but otherwise we will just march out. Can we take these lads? Yes, we'll go and take them anyway. Saves them from doing the same thing. And those lads can be left in the city while these lads can reinforce. So we'll go and deal with that army in a little bit. If we need a bit of a break from the battles. Spies gain some experience. Is that the guy over here in Hatra? Looks like near enough to be in the case. Yes, it definitely is him. Now, the killer chap. Do you have anything to do here? No, but that is rebellion. I actually wouldn't like Hatra to go rebel properly. So I'm going to send you out because I don't want the rebels to have all the territory. They've got way too much. At this point, I want to have it all for myself. So, Arsacia, Now, what generals do they have left? Sassanid Army. Anyone in here? Yes, there's one lad in here. He's definitely not the leader, is he? He's factionaire, though. Factionaire, though, isn't he? He doesn't look particularly impressive. So, better go and send... There you are, Julianus the Killer. Yeah, go and take out the factionaire. We might need a bit more practice before we do that. You, sir, can you see these cities? Let's go to Frostspot for now. Let's get a bit of insight to there. Very low public order. Pretty much everywhere. They are struggling at this point, aren't they? City expands, Tarsus. Okay, that's fine. You are massively underdeveloped anyway. This is futile, it expands, and they're still deaf in Constantinople, sadly. Sadly, that is the case. Now, as for the west, so we've got the Huns moving up that way. Now, I don't want to start a war with these lads. So we need to be careful. Here we go, train him up over towards the west. Yeah, I don't mind. I've actually got a peace treaty with them. I've got a ceasefire because you do technically start automatically at war with them. However, I wouldn't mind getting a bit of info. Oh, mate, you've got to go and take that. Marcianus Postumus. Yes, go and take Mediolanum. That was a fun one when we took that. I think it was a very similar situation. Now, factionaire. Let's just have another random pop. Another miss, sadly. Hardly surprising. He's an inept poisoner. Well, don't use the poison then, sir. Don't use the poison. What a fool. Right. Start moving our lads together. And, of course, we now have ourselves a full army and a half. So what we can start to do is decide what this army should actually consist of. So we'll get the useless spearmen, first of all, because they always seem to die. 4 of those, just so we have a few of them in the army. Some committed tenses. Do I have any more committed tenses? Apparently I don't. So better get a few of the Scudiaria. That'd be grand, and let's just get... Oh, I do like the Bosphorus lads. They are rather lovely. They are indeed. Illuminati! I will leave you guys alone. But we would like the Eastern Archers. Those are particularly useful, of course. And we'll just take 2 of those. We'll obviously have... we'll have the onager at the end. And what else do I have room for? Plenty, as it turns out. But a few of these are damaged, so we'll probably mix them together just a tad, where possible. So let's get these 254 calves. That will be a good start. Get 3 units of fully trained hippo. Yeah. And then we'll throw an onager in at the back, who hasn't quite made it to the army. Lovely. Jubbly. So we'll just move him in there for now, but I can always move that onager later. Good. Good, good, good. We're getting ourselves set on their capital. He has faction leader, and I assume, sir, you're the factionaire. Indeed you are. As long as my spy here can see there's no general over here. Indeed there is not. Then we are all good to finish them off now, aren't we? The Sassanids want Artaxan and Ctesiphon for a ceasefire. What makes you think I will do that? Ridiculous, lads. No. How about you give me your cities? Then we can talk about peace. Nope. Okay. War it is. Ah. And war it indeed is. Captain Gushna Beshnadeh would like to take us on. Oh, they're actually quite well trained, aren't they? Yep. Well, I say well trained, alright. They're just not a weakened force. They're pretty much all full strength, apart from a couple units there. Alright, well, maybe we shouldn't have thrown away our strength a little bit last time with this. Well, we'll have to use our horse archers and our hippo archers properly here. This could be interesting. Let's go! I would like to go and massively overwhelm some of these units straight away. Let's just leave these guys at the front here to largely cover the front part of the army. Those guys are just going to try to strain to their camels. All be fine and dandy. You guys just get yourself to the top of the hill. They're the melee guys. Instantly routed. There's just so many swarming over them here. Right, the camels never stood a chance, as it turns out. So these guys now are just going to form a massive archery line. I didn't even mean to press pause there. Apparently I pressed pause. So... Oh, this is just amazing. We're picking them apart. Right, the nomad archers. Yep, they're getting themselves shots all over the place. Those cataphracts. Armoured camels, you can head into them if you like. No, they don't want to do it anymore. Fair enough, I suppose, but it's not going to end well for you either way. Right, these lads are charging in at us. They are being shot in the rear horrendously now. Oh, it's not going well for them. These lads are going to retreat at some point, presumably. No? Okay. Oh, no, I turned them off. Apparently I turned them off shooting. Well, better swarm them then, lads. Better swarm them. Swarm them! And you guys start pulling into that flank. These cataphracts won't last too long if they are being absolutely swarmed. Albeit they are still fighting, surprisingly. I suppose they completely got the advantage in terms of this battle, but oh well. You guys go on to that. Let's get the mountain slingers smashed then. And the slingers here need to be taken down. So main cav guys, you just run straight into them. What's going on over here? Right, levy spearmen. Honestly, I need one of you to be pestering the levy spearmen. Everyone else, you guys just charge straight into them. You'll be fine, probably, I hope. And you lads just run up here. That'd be perfect. Yep, get into those Kurds. That'd be ideal. Yep, swing into those chaps. Right, now, here comes the Armoured Camel General. Here comes my own Armoured Camels, some normal camels, and indeed General himself. Is it Procopius? I believe it is. We, no, they don't want to do it, apparently. But the Levy Spearmen are instead going to fight the camels, which probably won't go quite so well for us. But it's all fine. It's all fine and dandy, because we have got them utterly surrounded. Albeit we're also surrounded. God knows what's actually happening in this battle. It's all complete madness. It's all utter madness. Right, you lads, get yourself back into this battle. You chaps, get yourself in there as well. General is charging through Levy Spearmen right now, which isn't ideal. But I think in general we have them all pulled out of position pretty efficiently, sort of. You lads over here, and these horse archers can get back into their battle. There we are, they've broken now. Everyone into these armoured camels then. Apart from anyone else who's really just mopping them up. Yeah, I don't know why I ever doubted our lovely hippo friends here. Yeah, these levy spearmen are not going to last long. They are indeed only levies at the end of the day. And they'll probably just want to run home to their oasis farm or whatever whatever they do with their life, to be honest. I don't know. Oh no, my general's running away! Oh no!
He is running away!
How sad. He doesn't believe in his friends. Well, we've at least killed their general.
The gods be praised! The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they...
He was separated from his hippos and he lost heart. It's understandable, sir, but you need to pull yourself together! Pull yourself together, man. Right, chaps. Let's get marching down on those lads. They need to be cleared out. General, you really should be back with us at this point. Like there are no enemies here. The battle is won. You absolute fool. You're not a true pagan, are you? No. No true pagan would run! No true pagan would run when their hippos are here beside them. Come back. He's not coming back. Oh well.
This is a moment of triumph.
Heroic victory! Procopius Horatius has absolutely dishevelled himself. I don't even know why I chose that word. Yes, that was a bit disgraceful, really, wasn't it? It isn't so much the fact that he started running. He was against a whole unit of spearmen by himself, apparently. That's the chaos of the horse archers. But what are you doing, sir? But yes, I don't know why he didn't come back into the battle. We'd literally won it almost instantaneously. Oh well, it's a bit disappointing, isn't it? Nonetheless, we managed to win, didn't we? And Deathstalks the land. New family member. Civil disorder. Not surprising. Soldiers kill. Oh yes, I probably shouldn't have left all the army in there. I did take out the generals, but left the army to get themselves murdered. So that's ideal, isn't it? Just perfect. Well, we'll just get on with that for now and keep on healing it up whilst they get themselves sorted. Now, should probably train the unit as well, though, just to keep it building up. So I'll get some committed tenses. Those are quite useful. Western Empire and the Saxons are now at peace. A load of retrading happening. A few shrines, of course. We need to get this one as well. Oh, I forgot to kill this army over here. Better go and kill them. Wilderness Prophet. How indeedly marvellously brilliant that is. That was English. I Englished good there. Otherwise, right, we have this force that we need to deal with. Again with Sidon. I'm so bored of taking on Sidon, people. Yes, I promised last time we were going to do this battle, and I think I forgot then. Ridiculous. I feel like I probably just need to sleep, don't I? Well, luckily, we've got a good friend here from the Rebel Brigands who's just blocking this Sassanid army. So when we clear this lad out, we'll be able to go swing across to this one. That is actually a family member, so we'll need to clear him out properly. Over here, we can go down to Damartha. I will actually need some infantry to finish that off, though. So I should probably see if I need to hire only ballista. Too slow. Too slow. Let's send out one of these first cohorts. You can swing down and help the army there. So, in the north then, we have this lad over here to clear off. We have these lads to come and join the force. And then we need to go and swing straight into Frostbar and Arsacia. Honestly, they cannot be lasting very long. But I do need to also send this lad round. Yep. And eventually you'll be able to make it to Hatra. Ooh, you've got us as a mercenary captain. How? Well, good, I suppose. It's a good thing. It is indeed. So, over in the west then, we get ourselves over to the bridge. Now, they will almost certainly fancy their chances against us. The AI normally does. We'll get you over there. In fact, because we're on the bridge, I'm tempted to put extra archers. But you know what? I've got the horse archers. I've actually got tons. I wouldn't mind actually getting some of these other units into the army. So I'm going to get a couple. Yes, I'm going to take you out. I'm going to take one of these out as well. I'm just going to hire up some of these other lads to help in the battle. Oh, I can't afford them. I can't afford them anyway. Alright, you're back in. You're back in. Ignore that. Ignore that completely. We'll try and lure them in next time. Assassin, do you want to do something you might actually be able to do? Just kill our own spy. You can manage that much. Like the public baths. Why not? Can you do that? Yay! He won a mission. He did something. Well done. Well done indeed. Ooh, a random family member. Kill him. You're supposed to be training, but no, we'll just try and kill that random chap. Oh well, all is good in the world, really, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? So, over in the west, we are going to bait them into a bridge battle over there. Constantinople is still dying. There's about 18 Bosphorans just holding onto that city by themselves at this point. Still no sign of a family member over in Cyrene. How is this still Eastern Rebels? Yes, it is. Lovely. Oh, Western Rebels even. I am the Eastern Rebels. Yeah, absolutely. We are sorted. So we've got another couple big battles to get ourselves into. So this Sassanid force over here, including one unit of the Clibinari, as well as this general here. So we've got a few immortals to do it, but mostly it is fairly trashy. Albeit if they've all got 3 experience, it's not, nothing to nothing to shake your hat at, for want of an actual phrase that I can't think of right now. Right, let's get into these chaps, and I reckon we can win this without too many problems. But I would like to take control of this chap over here, Magnentius Papianus. But yes, I think we should be in good shape to win this battle. Let's get going. Apparently they're up a colossal hill, and that really makes me think like I am not going to win this. Maybe what I can do is turn them slightly. So I might start here and then start walking here, and it might just twist them round. Might not though. It could be in some trouble here. So get myself set up, but yeah, I'm a little bit worried this could go wrong. Slightly better angle at the start than I thought we might have, so let's just start swinging around quickly. They are running straight at us because they presumably don't want us to get ourselves set. Fortunately, I don't have control of that guy in spite of me clicking on the option several times. That does tend to happen. Yeah, just get running. I don't mind they're shooting you. You need to get yourselves onto the high ground, or at least onto not quite so low ground. Reinforcements might just distract them a bit. Yes, indeed. They're actually sending quite a few units over there. Why did we build our city down here, by the way, and not up here? Looks much nicer. Beautiful view. Probably less practical, mind you. So, let's just get ourselves set. They are still uphill from us a little bit, but this is much more equitable at this point. They are shooting at us. Can I twist them a little bit? Maybe. Just maybe. Let's just keep trying to do that. They are equally running up this hill. How far up this hill can we go? There is actually... Okay, there's quite a lot of hill, isn't there? They are backing off a little bit. They are backing off. This is much more even now. Don't mind doing it if we're about here. In fact, the most of their infantry is over there at this point. You know what? I might have a good chance on one of these flanks. Specifically, well, I'll tell you what, I can get these horse archers up onto here. That wouldn't be a bad place to get going. I wouldn't mind sending one more. The camels are not really quick enough, so we'll just send these lads here instead. Javelins are probably going to start getting in range if... yes. So let's just turn on javelins. I'm going to start throwing those in. Camels, don't let them charge you. You guys come over here. No, camels, keep going. Keep going. Yep, pull out there. They're not going to like it. And now swing back into them. They're already done. That is what I wanted to see. You guys smash up into them. I say smash. It's not really going to go well. No, they've turned. So we haven't got the rear hit on them, and so that means we are the ones who have routed instead. That didn't go very well, did it? Oh, well, it's fine. Let's get them busy, if nothing else. You guys are doing all right over here. Doing all right. Let's just get... These guys were the sort of a flank guard anyway, weren't they? So keep the camels doing their job. Tons of javelins flying in at their line, which kind of still suits me. Horse archers can probably move a little bit more towards the crest of the hill once more. At least pull them out of the way. Camels just pull back and back into, yeah, guard in that right flank then. How are we looking? It's I feel like we've done a lot of damage here. 34 to 9. Yeah, these javelins have done a good bit of job. I cannot talk tonight. I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen. Don't know what's wrong with me. Don't know what's wrong at all. It's just that January feeling, isn't it? It's just that January feeling indeed. Just going to reposition ourselves a bit more up the hill because they seem to pull back a little bit. I'll take that moment to seize a bit of an advantage. Yeah, it's kind of... Yeah, this is kind of working for me, isn't it? Very much looks like it's starting to work for me. So, let's get ourselves over here. Reinforcements are doing absolutely nothing, frankly, but it at least seems to have pulled a few units away. If nothing else. You seem to have missed... Oh yeah, you're the ones who ran away. That's why you haven't joined us in a change of position. Yeah, they seem to be just about be matching our change of position. We'll get ourselves a bit further up this hill yet. We'll start to turn as we do it. It's not quite getting the position right. Yeah, let's start on that position. It's been a lot more aggressive now. Really turning them into the weak position off the hill. Send the horse archers around here just to be as awkward as possible. That means that now these guys will start to hit them in the flank as well. Yeah, they don't like where this is headed, I can tell. They are shifting all over the place. They're not even getting shots in us. The one danger we had when we changed position here was that they might get some shots in. It's not happening right now. Right, let's get one last swing around into position, lads. You guys, largely actually, I'm largely happy where you are actually, but you might as well swing slightly further to the flank. It's where you're most useful. And the armoured camels, you can kind of maintain your position out there. You are just getting shot at the moment. To be honest, these guys might as well just mop up the odd lads as they come, as they rout from the battlefield. These archers are continuing to just get some shots in against those lads. And at this point we might... What are you doing? Running across right at the front of the line. Right, I think it's time to... Yeah, they're leaving. They are leaving. All infantry just get charging. Archers, you're fine where you are, but these two, I think, should run over to there and start getting some shots in. You guys just start chasing them down. They are out of this battlefield, and I don't really blame them. It's a beautiful view over here, by the way. Not too shabby. It looks a bit small, the city. Could probably be doing a better job. I thought we invested in a nice port as well. I can't really see a very good port. That looks a bit rubbish to me. Oh well, can't complain. There are a few ships over there, and there you can see our home of Cyprus in the distance. Maybe not. We're not exactly the right scale, but it's still rather marvellous, isn't it? Still rather beautiful. Couple units getting away in the distance, but that's just the archer cav and the general who I was never going to really catch up with.
Our allies have lost their leader.
What?
This turn of events may make them lose heart.
How have you lost your lead? This was always going to happen. Always going to happen. You had 3 units, 2 infantry and the general, and you managed to lose. Yes, these guys are good, but why? Why? We've literally won the battle over here. Shkaba. Well, that was always going to happen, wasn't it? There's always going to be a downer on it, but I suppose he wasn't good enough, so we won't cry for him. No, we shall not. Can I just give them missiles to stop, though, on that note?
Army is in flight.
Yeah.
Pursue them and
Indeed,
drive them from the
he's dead, and there's no need for it whatsoever.
The day is ours!
The day is indeed ours, but at what cost, sir? At what cost? Well, the cost of one general, frankly. Yes, Magnentius Papianus, who threw away his life, apparently. But there we are. Can't complain too much. We did a pretty good job, all things considered. Maximentius Cincinnatus did a very good job there of turning that line. A little bit awkward at times, but yeah, we did a pretty tidy bit of work with one unit of cav that got themselves murdered. Largely did that without big problems. So you swing over here, go take out that chap and a captain. Didn't quite see where he left to. There he is. There he is. I could send a detachment to go and deal with him, actually. I might well go and do that, but I'd have to reorganise those forces in the meantime. Yeah, well, that's what these guys can do. You guys, can you head off? Not with Crispy, but with Olybrius. Yes, Olybrius. You go over there and make sure this lad doesn't escape. That is what we need to be doing, I think. There is only one more place to leave it today, and whilst it has been a battle-heavy episode, we need to go and take this lad out as well. So, let's head in and clear this lot out. Shouldn't be too tricky. Nomad Archer Cav. Probably the toughest thing in this force, yeah. Otherwise, it's just going to be a matter of, well, we're charging our cavalry and just dealing with them, because this lot really are just, yeah, all that's going to be left up here in the Armenian north. Let's go and sort them out. I honestly didn't notice just how little infantry there was in this army. It's quite pathetic, actually, isn't it? It is a little bit on the pathetic side. But we'll get ourselves moving forward. We've got a few archers who can do some damage, and we'll see what they want to do against us. Because, realistically, I think we will win this without too many problems. But it looks like they actually want to get into battle, which kind of surprised me. So, we'll get our lads up to the front. Into loose, and we'll get some shots away as well. Nope, they don't really want their archers charging in, do they? Nope, archers will just have to get back immediately. How sad! I just wanted to have some fun. Oh, they did that stupid thing where they I need to go off speedy. You know what? I think that should really just set the tone for this battle. Let's just send everyone in. Cav, all cav, charge in at them. Let's go. To hell with any tactics. When you accident, see that they're just charging them down man for man right now. Most of them got shot by their own archers, and they're running away. Yeah, we probably could have fought this better, but at this point it doesn't really matter, does it? We're just at the point of the campaign against the Sassanids now, where we just do whatever we want, and then we win. These guys are just routing almost certainly just from our sheer closeness. Yay! Send in everyone! Send in the swarm. They're just running away. They are not going to last very long. One of the units is actually fighting, the Levy Spearmen, which is noble of them, but equally foolish. We'll just send in the actual infantry, and I'm sure they won't particularly like it. Yeah, this is all I ever needed to do with this battle. Completely careless, high speed, charging everyone in. That's what we want to see. Now these lads, whilst they do have their own bows as they run away, the old Parthian shot isn't going to work too well when I've got about, I don't know, 300 of them. But they can have a go against this. Have a go, lads! Have a go! As I say have a go, but actually these Levy Spearmen are doing a surprisingly good amount of work. Possibly because I've sent in a load of cavalry against them. Probably should just leave this to the infantry at this point now, shouldn't we? Yeah, I think that might just be the best plan. And yeah, they are... oh, they're eager. Keep going, lads. Keep on going. But can you survive against this? Survive the charge of the hippos? No. No, I think not! Ha ha ha! Oh, it actually worked. Surprising. Well, what's actually happening in the main battle? Oh, they're all the way over here. Lads, do you want to actually, you know, trap them properly, please? You run over there. And run over there. Run over there. And one day we're going to actually pin them. Ridiculous. Horse archers, eh? He would use them. And they got trapped and they're dead. Yay! Apparently Levy Spearmen also gave up at some point. Oh yeah, that was when we just saw that, Thomas. I am really not with it today. Anyway, with this battle won as well, I suppose it pretty much leaves us to assess where we are before next time. These guys have been chasing them out of the map for a long time now. How many of them are still alive? Only a few. 4% have survived the battle from their point of view. And these horse archers are still going to get away, because we don't know how to murder the last one of them. Oh well. Clear victory for us. A needless amount of deaths. But you know, once in a while it's nice just to press, yeah, attack, full speed, why not? As long as they don't get away. Honestly, I would have auto-resolved that if they wouldn't just all get away. So we'll head on to Phra Spa. And we're pretty much ready to get going. Oh yes, that's why there wasn't any infantry. It's because I left it in the city. I truly am not with it in any way today. Not with it at all. I did declare a bit of space in my coffers though. I think I put a load here to make this thing a bit more chill. Yeah, probably need to sort that out. Let's just at least do that just to keep them ticking over there. And same in Sasfon here. Oh yeah, we've already got the committances, haven't we? That is something I actually did sort out. Is indeed something. So over here, we might go to daily games just for a turn or so where we sort that out, because the General Dying there has actually left it in a bit of a pickle. Yes, right, where are we then as we leave it for today? Well, we are now on the bridge outside of Sirmium. We are hopefully going to bait them in. No guarantee we win that, but we're on a bridge, so we should be able to, although it's a lot harder on Barbarian Invasion to win bridge battles, because they just start crossing the water regardless. Albeit, I'm not sure these guys can necessarily swim. Yes, see, the armoured lads obviously can't. I'm used to facing all the Sassanids who are crossing, or the unarmoured infantry at earlier points or on my other campaign. But yeah, in general, we're looking pretty good. We need to take those lads out next time. And the Sarmatians, unless they have a general up in the north, which they might, I'll find that out now. Campus Alali, no they don't. And that's actually Pagan up there, of course. Yes, we look like we'll be able to take those guys out next time as well. So it might be a bit of a bumper double death scenario next time. On episode 10, it might be over 2 parts. we will have to see about that, ladies and gentlemen. But for now, I will leave you because clearly I'm all over the place and loopy today. But it's been fun nonetheless, even if I haven't been able to speak. Right, I will leave you. I'm Thomas, this is Today's Human, and this has been the Eastern Empire Rebels campaign. Thank you, and bye-bye. The most plunderful time of the year. No flag, no country. Simultaneous death roboting. That's what we all came to see. The golden age as we nuke the world. These guys will soon be blown out of the water. Did you see what I did there? I am not proud of myself.